Good Thursday to you. I'm Storm Team 9 Meteorologist Patrick Ellis here with your ENC Weather Update. This one is for March the 27th, 2014. Not too bad of a day. Mostly sunny skies again across eastern Carolina with high pressure building off towards the east. Now we are ushering in more moisture, and we are going to be ushering in rain chances, and we're going to be ushering in the chance for some storms in the forecast as we head into your Friday and Saturday, but clearing out by Sunday. But cooler conditions are on the way. But in the meantime, Friday and Saturday are going to be quite warm here across the east. So we'll look at that. We'll also look at the storm potential. We'll also look out towards the next couple of days, which does feature another warming trend in the forecast for us here across eastern Carolina. Here's a look at the satellite and radar this evening, and what you're seeing here, high pressure in control of our weather pattern. As it scoots off towards the east, the return flows coming off of the Gulf of Mexico and also coming off the Atlantic Ocean. Big area of low pressure developing back off towards the west, severe thunderstorms and tornado warnings through Missouri this evening. Several tornado reports already this evening, but that whole line is going to be pushing eastward, but I don't think it's going to have the same kick as it does right now. Because the main energy source is going to lift off towards the north. Now, the second part of this system comes into play as we head into your day on Saturday. That one will have a little bit of a kick and could spark up maybe some severe storms here across eastern North Carolina. As far as tonight is concerned, we're expecting overnight low temperatures to dip down at least briefly into the 40s, mid-40s overnight tonight. The clouds will be on the increase, so likely the temperatures will fall and then rebound back up into the low 50s by early on Friday morning, upper 40s and low 50s. Then we head into the afternoon hours. A very warm day setting up for us, and we're likely going to see a mixture of sun and clouds to start the day. Then the sunshine will cap off, and you'll see more clouds by the afternoon hours. I think overall, we're going to stay mainly dry through the daytime hours of Friday. I think the better rain chances come after the rush hour on Friday, but there will be a chance for some showers in the forecast by Friday afternoon. I think we'll call it about a 20 to 30% chance of seeing a shower or thunderstorm Friday afternoon as high temperatures top out in the low, possibly even mid-70s on Friday. But you see those rain chances on the increase by Friday evening, and temperatures not going to fall very much. I don't think we see any severe weather on Friday or Friday night. But there will be that chance on Saturday with the upper air piece of energy coming into play. Wind forecast going to be quite breezy on Friday. We're likely going to see winds out of the south and southeast anywhere from about 10 to 20 miles per hour. So hold on to your hats tomorrow. And the winds do start to calm down by the time we head in towards Friday. Here's a look at our precision forecast model. Again, rain chances on a good clip through the morning time hours of Friday, during the afternoon hours of Friday, mainly after the rush hour. Then continuing into Saturday, there will be a break, and then there will be a second round that comes in here as we head into the evening hours and before it all clears out. Heavy rain, a good possibility. There's going to be the possibility of some hail as well. Gusty storms. Tornado is a low threat, but you do see the inland track to the low, and that causes for a little bit of concern because that can turn the winds. But I don't think we're going to have as much upper air support for that to happen. I think we're going to be better off with just the chance for some gusty storms rolling through here, maybe some hail, heavy rainfall. And yeah, there is going to be a low-end chance for a tornado, but once again, it's a low-end chance. Here's a look at the SPC outlook. This is the day 3 outlook, and they do have a slight risk of severe weather possibly here across the lower eastern seaboard from Virginia Beach all the way down towards Jacksonville, Florida, and it includes pretty much all of our viewing area on Saturday. And we just don't, I don't really see a big severe weather outbreak. There's going to be maybe a marginal severe storm, once again damaging winds, maybe some hail, but the hail threat's going to be on the low end because it just doesn't look like we're going to be able to get enough of lapse rates, the steep lapse rates to get that going. And probabilistic, only about a 15% shot, and that's a low-end threat for a day 3 severe weather outlook for the SPC. So needless to say, it's a low-end threat, but it's still there. So there may be a severe storm or two on Saturday, but for the most part, just expect some strong storm. All right, here's a look at the 12Z GFS run off of the looking at tomorrow afternoon. That'll be Friday afternoon at 2 p.m. And basically what we got going here on the upper air flow, nice little ridge trying to build in here, a little bit of energy rolling across, but the main portion of the energy that is sparking the severe weather right now across the upper Midwest is up here toward the north and is going to be lifting up towards the north, and it's basically this right here. That's all lifting up here to the north. So all the energy associated with that is going to lift off towards the north. Now, can we get some showers and thunderstorms on the trailing cold front? Yes, that's going to happen. We're really going to be focused in on this system as that sharpens up and pushes eastward for your day on Saturday. So there's two waves here. You got the first one that's going to bring you a chance for showers on Friday. And you see that here. But then you have a second area of low pressure. Here's the first one, the first surface low, and then a second one that's developing down here towards the south. This is pushing eastward. This is pushing eastward as well. This rain shower activity will be in here by the evening hours of Friday. The second part of this comes into play as we head towards your day on Saturday. High temperatures on Friday likely will top out in the low to mid 70s. You'll see some sunshine early, but the clouds will build in by the afternoon hours. And then we look at it on Saturday. Here's the first energy well up to the north, and this thing becomes neutrally tilted as it pushes eastward. Nice little, very nice trough axis we're working with here. So there is a lot of there's some diffluence in the atmosphere on Saturday afternoon. So that's why we're talking about that potential for some storms to outbreak here across eastern Carolina. Is this going to be a major severe weather outbreak? No, by no means, and that's why we were talking about that earlier. Don't really see that being the case, but could there be some strong to severe storms? Yes, that possibility is there. And you look at it at the surface chart, the surface low be tracking up here towards the north. Now, the one thing that we're worried about is if there's going to be a second low that forms down here towards the south. If that's the case, we'll have to watch that closely because that could turn the winds a little bit further off towards the south and east and turn the winds a little bit more. That could get some of these updrafts to start rotating. Right now, it looks like the main low is going to stay just to our north, and we're not going to have that much of problems with that. But if there's a second low that forms down here towards the south, that's what we're going to have to watch for. And you see that by 8 p.m., the low kind of elongates. So that kind of gives me a little cause there to think that there may be two lows here. But in that case, you've got this big elongated low that's pushing through, and most of the energy's going to be kind of split across both of those lows. So even if that was the case, both lows are going to be trying to fight for energy. But still, that chance for strong to severe storms is there on Sunday. Damaging wind gusts, heavy rainfall. You see, that's a lot of rain falling out of there, anywhere from about 3/4 in 6 hours to about 1/2 inch in about 6 hours. High temperatures on Saturday, still going to be able to make it into the upper 60s, low 70s that afternoon. That system's going to try to cut itself off on Sunday. But the ridge is going to help to push it further off towards the east. But like I said, it's going to try to cut itself off on Sunday. And you see the ridge building back in here by Monday morning, Monday afternoon. Sunday will be cooler, definitely, with that cutoff, with that low trying to cut off. We'll likely only make it into the low to mid 50s that afternoon. Now, Monday, we will be able to warm back up into the mid-60s because of that ridge building back in here, but look back off towards the west. A little bit more active pattern starting to set up here, but I think we're going to stay fairly dry through at least the end of the week. Now, you see this system right here, that's going to lift up towards the north, and I don't think we're going to get anything out of that. I think we just kind of get grazed with maybe a shower on Tuesday, but I just don't see the argument for much more than just a slim chance, and we're not even putting that on the forecast board. You see that main low moving up towards the north. High pressure going to be in control. Thickness values coming way up, and highs on Tuesday likely low 70s. So a very nice and comfortable day. Then we head out towards Wednesday, and we're watching another area of low pressure that's developing, and that was that little low that was coming off of the California coastline on Monday, and that's developing, and that looks like that could be it. Another severe weather situation across the Mid-South, the Mid-Mississippi and Southern Mississippi Valley, as that lifts off towards the east. We still got high pressure, but we're getting the return flow off of that. So a warm day likely on Wednesday will likely make at least the mid-70s. A lot of that energy gets pulled up towards the north, though, but I still think that there's going to be a good chance for showers by the end of the day on Thursday. Mainly into Friday, though, and you see that another wave coming through here. That's going to affect us by getting another chance in here by Friday. The first wave lifts up here towards the north and gets out of our hair. And Thursday, I think we're going to be able to at least make it mid-70s. High pressure trying to wrap around that warm air, but look, as we head towards Friday, here's our frontal boundary with that second push of energy pushing through here. And it looks like we could stay a little bit on the wet side as another area of low pressure is developing down here towards the Gulf of Mexico by the end of the forecast period. That's going to do it for me here on the ENC Weather Update. You can stay up to date with us Facebook, Twitter, WNCT.com, and our brand new Storm Team 9 app in the Google Play Store and the Apple App Store. Have a great rest of your evening, a great day tomorrow, and a great weather week ahead.